Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your Daily Local. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of Dragon's Roast that we brewed right here at home. You can order your favorite roast to brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. Don't forget that the White Cane Coffee Cafe is open all through the downtown construction this summer, just not today or tomorrow. They're taking a couple of days off to rest and rejuvenate, well-earned rest for the folks down at White Cane. But when they come back on September 7th, stop in, get yourself a fresh cup, maybe a scone or a cinnamon roll. And yes, pumpkin spice products are now available at White Cane as well. Stop in, say hi to the friendly folks at White Cane. And if you don't want to deal with that construction, that's no problem. White Cane's also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. And now let's take a look at today's news. Family Services of Warren County held its annual National Overdose Awareness event at General Joseph Warren Park in Warren on Thursday. Let's take a look.
We have several great agencies here, volunteer organizations, and really today is just about community, starting conversations, building relationships, really working to end the stigma around overdose. So I love seeing all of you here today. We have lots of good food. We're excited about that. We've got some cookies over here. We've got some t-shirts for sale, some activities. So please spend your afternoon with us. Meet your neighbor, exchange information, and just build the community that we want. We're really excited about the recovery community and what's been happening. We have 5 certified recovery specialists now between Deerfield and Family Services, and we just are going to keep growing. So thank you all for being here. I'd like to introduce Dr.
Quote, so really, a lot of our efforts here are trying to get out as many resources as we can for harm reduction or for treatment for individuals who are suffering with substance abuse or any kind of substance use issues, said Andrew Cawley, Director of Substance Abuse Services at Family Services of Warren County. A lot of what we're trying to do is get as much naloxone, brand name Narcan, out into the community as possible. I think a large part of the push is getting people to understand that a person who is overdosing can't save themselves. And more often than not, a person who is a loved one, friend, family member has the best likelihood of saving them far more frequently than a first responder. Cawley reiterated the importance of having Narcan in the community and stressed that it is completely harmless. Quote, it won't hurt somebody if for some reason they aren't overdosing, Cawley said. Cawley also stressed that events like the one Family Services held have helped improve awareness and reduce the stigma associated with overdose. Quote, there's a lot of things that are happening, Cawley said. We're coming out of COVID. Some people are starting to engage a little bit better for their communities. Deerfield and our organization are both making a strong push with our recovery support peer-based services for individuals. We've had a lot of events, and we've been fortunate enough to receive some grant funding for our recovery support system. So we've just been trying to create activities for people in recovery to participate in. You can see the full story on Thursday's event now at yourdailylocal.com. 6 people were struck, one of them killed, by a vehicle while standing on the front lawn of a residence Sunday evening, according to a release from the New York State Police. According to New York State Police out of Olean, troopers responded to a residence on Cheese Factory Road in Allegheny, New York at 7:30 p.m. on Sunday for a report of a vehicle striking multiple people. Police said their investigation determined that Peggy J. Herrera, 70, of Bradford, PA, was backing a 2014 Ford Fusion out of a driveway. Herrera intended to go straight into the roadway, but did not straighten the wheels as she accelerated the vehicle. The vehicle accelerated back into the driveway and struck 6 people gathered on the front lawn of the residence, according to police. Ronald S. Pichota, 81, of Schenectady, New York, was pronounced dead at the scene. Police said another victim, a 66-year-old, was airlifted to Erie County Medical Center with severe injuries. The remaining victims were taken to local hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries, police said. Herrera was evaluated by a drug recognition expert and no signs of intoxication were detected, according to police. The Collision Reconstruction Unit and the Bureau of Criminal Investigation assisted in this ongoing investigation. Closure of the bridge that carries Route 62 over Leonard Run in Pleasant Township has been rescheduled for this weekend. The roadway was to be closed a couple of weeks ago, but the closure was delayed due to equipment-related issues. The rescheduled closure is expected to be in place on September 9th and 10th. One lane of the bridge is expected to be reopened on the morning of September 11th, with traffic controlled by a temporary signal. A car detour will be posted using Route 62, Route 127, Tidiute Creek Road, Route 27, and Route 6. A truck detour will be posted using Route 62, 36, 27, and 6. Another weekend detour is tentatively scheduled for Saturday, September 30th and Sunday, October 1st. On September 9th, the Conewango Creek Watershed Association will hold its annual creek cleanup. Volunteers should meet at the Beatty Middle School parking lot on 3rd Avenue, with registration beginning at 8 a.m., volunteers being dispersed by 9 a.m. The cleanup ends at 2 p.m. Volunteers are welcome to participate in the entire event or any portion of it. Participants should pre-register via the contact form on the Conewango Creek Watershed Association website or email info@conewangocreek.org. Please give your full name, phone number, and email address and how many people are coming. This information will only be used to contact you in case of changes unless you ask to be put on their email list. The cleanup will start and end at the Beatty Middle School parking lot. Volunteers are required to sign a waiver, check in, and check out at the registration site, and the event will go on, rain or shine. The Warren Police Department, along with the Warren Lions Club and Warren Cycle Shop, will be hosting a bike rodeo on Saturday, September 9th. The event, which is for kids ages 5 to 12, will be on Liberty Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenue from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., with registration beginning at 10:30. The rodeo will include a safety check and several stations that will teach children valuable skills and promote safe riding. Participants will be divided into 2 age groups, 5 to 8 and 9 to 12, and will have the chance to win a new bike for the top performer in each group. Helmets will be provided for those that do not have one. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation and Keep Pennsylvania Beautiful are inviting students in grade 10 to 12 from around the state to help keep Pennsylvania clean and beautiful through the Young Ambassadors of Pennsylvania program. The program seeks to build community stewards and civic leaders by inspiring, engaging, and empowering young Pennsylvanians to not only keep their communities clean and beautiful, but also to become ambassadors in their community for a shared vision of a clean and beautiful Pennsylvania. Applications are being accepted through Thursday, September 14th. Applicants should be passionate about the environment and committed to making Pennsylvania the best place to live, work, and play through volunteerism and leadership. A link to the application can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com. We'll be right back with a look at the day's weather forecast right after this.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
Looking for something to do Saturday afternoon? Then come on out to East Forest School for a concert by Lisa Bodner and Whistlegrass. The event starts at 2 p.m. and costs just $10, with all proceeds benefiting the Forest EMS Authority and Forest Area School District FCCLA. Tickets can be purchased in advance by calling East Forest School.
And welcome back to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on yourdailylocal.com. And now let's take a look at the day's weather forecast from the National Weather Service in State College. It's going to be another hot one today with mostly sunny skies and a high of 90 degrees. Calm winds early will become northwest at 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Tonight will be mostly clear with the temperature dropping to around 66 degrees. We'll be back with your morning cup of sports right after this.
Have you ever wanted to play an instrument? The Warren Music Conservatory is the area's only choice for premier music education, with the area's top music instructors giving you fun and exciting music lessons for a variety of instruments and styles. The Music Conservatory also rents and repairs instruments of all types. And don't forget to stop in and check out our student bookstore for your musical supplies like strings, sticks, picks, and more. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today.
And now let's send it over to Andy Close with your morning cup of sports.
Good Tuesday morning, September the 5th. It's time for your morning cup of sports fueled by White Cane Coffee. Getting caught up on action from over the weekend on Friday. It was a tough one for Warren County football teams. Cambridge Springs, a 49-0 winner over Eisenhower. Sharon, a 60-0 winner over Warren. And Otto Eldred, a 67-27 win over Sheffield. The results were much better in girls soccer action, as on Friday, Eisenhower earned a 3-1 win over Kane. Katie Bunk, Sam Childs, and Rosalie Rondo all scored for Eisenhower, while Julia Giesing had a pair of assists in the win. Tracy Jacobzak got the win in net. In girls soccer action on Saturday, it was Warren 7, Cambridge Springs nothing, as Lucy Bigelow recorded a hat trick for the Lady Dragons. Lena and Mia Irwin had 2 goals each. Bigelow, both Irwins, and Lainey Wenzel all had assists in the win. Good action on the volleyball court as well, as the Warren Lady Dragons captured the loaded Fort LaBeouf tournament, beating Meadville in the tournament finals 12-15, 15-11, and 15-9. In the tournament for Warren, Maddie Jones had 36 kills, 9 aces, and 20 digs. Maddie Nozzle had 30 kills, 3 blocks, 5 aces. Alexia Bowers had 29 kills, 4 blocks, 3 aces, and 37 digs. Kylie Feldman had 26 kills, 7 blocks. Summer Lux had 65 digs, 17 assists, 6 aces, and Lindsay Madigan had 112 assists, 21 digs, 11 kills, and 10 aces, while Lily Walker had 16 digs. Lily Newton had 16 kills, 5 blocks, and 13 digs, and rounding it out, Sophie Walker had 6 digs and 20 service receptions. That is your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.
Thanks for that, Andy. And don't forget to head to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. You can also subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click the subscribe to our newsletter button, enter your email address, and get our newsletter delivered right to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. And every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation. This past Saturday, I had a chance to sit down with Dr. Dennis Johnson, talk about the Kinsey Wrestling Club and all the valuable life lessons that can be learned through their process of development. Certainly a conversation you won't want to miss. You can check it out now on yourdailylocal.com or our Facebook or YouTube channels. Thank you so much for tuning in on your Tuesday. Hope everybody has a great day. And remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
You know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.